To YouTube, what's happening? This is the Detail Guy. Is back with another video. Um, I'm gonna call this part 5 of the T-top video. Um, the most stuff that I've done so far. Let me show you the car. I got the passenger side T-top in, actual weather stripping, and the plates and everything. I got all that stuff in. I still gotta put the driver's side on, so this video is gonna include me putting that section in, even though I showed you how to do it on this side. Give you a little more detail on this side, but also in this video, what I'm gonna do first is the actual T-tops. The actual T-top in themselves have seals on them. I already took it off, but you see the tray there. It had a seal on it, an old seal on it like this. But when you order your new T-top kit, and that is part number 5403, T-top weather strip fits on T-top glass seal. You can see that. It comes with your kit, but you can order it separately. And these are the actual T-top seals, what they supposed to look like. These ones here are old, cracked on both sides. So let me grab my other seal here. And of course, with this, what you're gonna need a scraper, but you're gonna also need your pry bar, plastic pry bar, and that black weather strip glue, because you're gonna need to actually glue this corner here. You see the old glue there? Scrape all this off. Same thing there. Scrape all that off. Clean it up good. This is actually rather easy to put in. You just put a little glue on this end, put a little glue on this end, work it in, and it'll work. It'll work good for you. But let me prop y'all up somewhere right quick so you can see it. It's fairly easy. Like I said, when we first started this, it's fairly easy to do this glass. Everything else had its difficulties. Even the center ridge that goes in on the T-top, you see how tight that is to that weather strip? You gotta adjust it up. Don't lock it down yet. You have to sit your T-tops in and press it down over it, or you gotta set it kind of high. If you look down my header a little bit, you see how it's kind of high, the edge, it's kind of high up right there. I don't like it like that, but that right now, that's the only way you're gonna be able to get the actual glass on. So you got to make your adjustments before you just seal it down. I'm starting to understand why it had the glue, the weather strip glue on the crease of it, because it was glued down then screwed down. So that's what I'm gonna have to do with that one. So that was rather difficulty. And then just putting these on, these pieces here, putting them on. You're gonna have to make adjustments to these with your T-tops, especially when you get ready to lock it in. You're gonna have to make adjustments. You might have to loosen these up, slide it back, or forward, whichever way. But that's about the toughest part. And just getting it on, getting everything in the trim. That was a little, had a little difficulty, but it went right in. But later for that, right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come on over here and we're gonna try to get these T-tops, the upper glass in. This shouldn't take long, so we're gonna knock this out rather quickly, y'all. So, y'all sit right here and watch. It's really just 2 screws and a little bit of glue. Alright, it's not hard at all. All of us, any of us should be able to do it. But just look at it, get a good look at what you're doing, and just put it in. Like I said, the first thing you want to do is get you a scraper and scrape all this old glue out. That shouldn't take long. Scrape it all out. Alright. Scrape all the old glue off. Come right off, y'all. You ain't gotta do nothing spectacular for a scrape. Just scrape it and go. Alright. Pull off any old weather seal that might be still stuck in the groove. Pull all that stuff out. And you get a good seal. Alright. Once you do that, if you got a little air gun or something somewhere, just blow it off. Just blow it off. Alright. Just that simple, y'all. Let me grab something, one second, y'all. 1 second. Alright, so what you want to do now, you want to make sure you get the right one for this side. This is the passenger side, so you want to make sure you get the right one. Just look at your old stripping. See how the old stripping was? You want to get the stripping that goes with it. Alright, so grab your old strip, place it up here. You want to get the back section in first. Get that section lined up good. Get it lined up. It's really not difficult at all. Alright. Get it started and get it in the groove. Same thing, push it in and pull it up. Make sure that it's in. On that back side. Alright, it's really simple. Alright. Make sure your screw points match up. You don't want to get to putting glue on it and the screw points don't match where they're supposed to be. Alright, so get it in. It's a little lip here that gets folded down. Going to help you seal. Just slide it on in. Slide it in where it's supposed to be. Like I said, make sure you get it right on the screw point where it's supposed to be. Last thing you want to happen, again, you start gluing stuff down and it is not on the screw points like it's supposed to be. Alright? So match them up good. Make sure they're in the right spot. Get everything in, and once you get the back side in, again, just check it, make sure, just check it and make sure. Now you want to get this front side in. Once you get this front side in, the last thing you're going to do is lift this edge up, put a little glue in there, and screw it on down. Get you some tape and tape each corner and hold it, so it'll hold it and lock it in place, all right? So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get this front side in, put a little glue, lock it in place. Just take your wedge, push everything down. Make sure everything's in like it's supposed to be. Pull it, make sure it's down in there good. Alright, make sure your screw points are correct. Get your little glue. Remember y'all, this glue is really messy, so Got to be as careful as possible with it. But be generous with it as you rub it in, right on that same point. Don't gotta overload it. Once you squeeze it one time, she's pretty much straight. Make sure it's back in the track. Track where it's supposed to be. Grab one of the screws. Put the screw in. You ain't gotta lock it in, but you just want to get it to hold in place. Screw it down so it'll hold it. Go to the other side. Pull it up to the back. A little glue. Alright. It's really this simple, y'all. Go back to it, make sure it's in the tracks. Slide everything down. Might need the pry bar to get it in good. Press it down. Get your screw. Lock it in. All right. Let me show you. It's really that simple, y'all. It's really that simple. Now you got your new one in the trays. Now what you want to do now, because this one keep kind of cocking itself over here, you want to get some tape. Put some tape on this end, put some tape on that end so that the glue will adhere good. All right. So once you do that, T-top is now ready. Mine is missing the cover because I had all my covers wrapped. I got those back over there. So once I put this on, it's gonna be black leather. Everything been wrapped and stitched. So this would be the best time to do it while you have that cover off. Otherwise, these 4 screws is what screws on that cover, and that cover covers this, and you would have to undo this to get this off. All right, so that's the T-tops, the seals with the glass placed in them. So again, it's really easy. Again, here's the part number. T-top weather strip fits on T-top glass seal. 5403 is the part number. You can order these from Mike's Monty's, Parts Geek, gbodyparts.com. Shoot, you can even go on what is it? Original Parts Group. They have them as well. Or you can go on eBay and search, and you'll find it as well. They also have them on Amazon and different sites as well. So, but that is the T-top glass. What I'm gonna do now is take this once I put the tape on it, and I'm gonna go sit it on the car so it can begin to take shape. All right. I'll hit you back when I got some more. YouTube, what's up? CJ the Detail Guy. See y'all back. Another video. This continuation of the T-top video. This insert of the seals and the trim, and also the actual glass for the T-tops. Earlier we showed changing the T-top glass seal. That was fairly easy, wasn't much to that. But there is some adjustments that you will have to make. Let me show you that real quick. Flip it around for you. Alright. On the T-tops themselves, you see it's a lever and it's a bar that goes across to the actual seal. To the actual, pieces here that actually close up. With it being new seals, it's going to be a lot tighter for it to actually close and seal down even in that rail. So you're going to have to make some adjustments to the rail and adjustments here. On mine, I had to adjust. I actually had to flip my front T-top part around so that the hole will go up to the top. Go up to the top instead of, you see that one there? That one there, I'm going to have to switch over, flip it over. Probably had it on wrong in the first place. The one on the back there, I just had to slide that one up and keep the screws and stuff loose until I actually got it down tight enough in the rail up top and on the edges, and then I could close it and kind of let the seals start to take shape that they're going to need to take shape. So I got this side in. It's under that center ridge there. This is where most of your issue going to be, right there on the center ridge. You're going to have to make some adjustments with the center ridge there. As you can see, it's pretty flush down there now, but it took a while to get that there. I had to drill a couple holes in the center ridge plate as well as the ridge to make new adjustment holes for this T-top to actually fit under there. It's still tight because, again, the seals are brand new, so it's a tight fit. But once it gets shape and starts to really take form, it's going to be fine. What I did was I took the little clamps here and I clamped it here and I clamped it right here. I took some tape. Actually, no, I didn't take any tape. I closed the actual T-top locks, and once I did that, everything locked in place, and I just been having it sitting there, trying to get its shape and stuff to it. So we still got the other side over there to do. So what I'm gonna try to do now is I'm gonna show y'all how I installed this weather strip on here. Now this side is gonna be way easier because all the hard work been pretty much done. So it shouldn't be much of nothing to this side. More so just put it on there and get it all in the grooves like they need to be. That shouldn't be too hard. So that's what we're gonna do in this last part 5 of this video, and get that done and out the way. So give me 1 second and let me get everything set up. You already know what you're gonna need: pry bar, weather strip seal glue or adhesive, and some screws, because you do got some screw points on the ends that you're gonna need to screw it in. So let me get that real quick, get everything set up. Alright, so you got the seals. Now these seals, you're gonna make sure you're gonna have to put some glue in the center here, on this edge up top, and down below. So let's get it on at least. Get the seals in where they're supposed to be, and go from there. All right. Just sliding this in for now, just so it can hold. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna try to get this back side in, and then I'm gonna get this front side in. All right, so get up in here. So you're gonna need your pry bar to do that. Let me see if I can show y'all that while I'm doing it. Bear with me. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand, y'all. Hold on. See how it's going down in there, y'all? So you want to get that back part in first and then do this front lip, all right? Let me sit y'all up right quick so I can finish that. You just flip your lip up. Flip your lip up once you get most of it in. And make sure that you got it in. All you gotta do is lift it and push it in. I'm hoping you can see that. See how it's going in there? Just make sure it's going in. This is down a little bit too low right here. That's down a little bit too low. So I'm gonna have to flip this lip up and make sure it's actually in, which is it's not in, y'all. Trying to do this and video at the same time. See how that lip's still sticking up right there? That means it's not in the groove. So I gotta work it down under the lip right there. All right. You want to do all that before you try to put this front lip in. If you try to put the front lip in before you get all of these in, you in for a world of trouble. Just gonna have to keep pulling it back out and redoing it. So just keep pushing it in. Take your pry bar and just keep pushing it in. Keep pushing it in. Make sure it's in all the way down. Just keep pushing it in all the way down, y'all. Make sure it's in there. All right, so that ledge goes all the way to here on both sides, and then you got the actual tray that go here that brings it down. You just got to get these holes here on this weather strip in here. On the front right here, it's one there, it's one right there. You just got to get them lined up on the wall there, and then run this seal down like it's supposed to be. All right, so we're gonna go something like that there. All right, once you put this front in, it'll be able to lock itself in like that, y'all. So let me get that and I'll hit you right back. All right, we got most of it in now. You gotta put some glue here, but I ain't gonna put none there until I get this whole string, this whole side done. But most of it's in. Just go back, double check it. Make sure you push all your seals in. You don't want to lock this part down till you get all this stuff in. Alright? You just want to get it to the point where it's going to be once you lock it in. Alright? Just get it all in place. Alright, and make sure it's all in. This is important because again, you don't want to rush putting this in, because then you're going to mess around and have leaks all over the place. So take your time putting it in the first time, so you ain't got to worry about it again the next time. Alright, let me show you this other section. So now we get ready to do this center ridge all the way across. Alright, now this side a lot more easier because all you really do is stick the back in. Stick your back in first. Get it all the way pressed in. Get it all the way pressed in. Even up front here, get it all the way pressed in. And it's pretty easy, so you just want to push this back corner in and go ahead and start putting that inside the ridge. I hope y'all can see that. I hope it ain't a bad camera angle. See how simple that is? This is probably an easier section. Pull the edge. Make sure it's in there good. Adjust it. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Make sure it's all nice and tight, how it needs to be. Now, y'all see how it's in? T-top's gonna go up underneath. T-top's gonna go up underneath here, the glass. And when you put the second one in, it's gonna lift this ridge up and it's gonna give both sides the level that it's supposed to be on. So you see how it's in there now? The lips of the seal is in all the trays now, all the way. All right, that's how you want it to be. All right, nice and tight. Now, you gotta work this side, but you wanna line this up first. Get this side lined up first, where it's gonna be. Because of course, you know, this portion is gonna go here. So you gotta make sure you find exactly where it's supposed to lock in at. All right, which will be about right there. You wanna make sure that you can see your holes that's under here. If you can see, it's a hole right, it's one hole right there. So you're gonna want this hole to match up with the back of the insulation piece here that holds it in place. It's another hole in the insulation here, but there's not another hole in the T-top portion here. So you might have to get a tap screw and put one right there just to hold this even tighter. Of course, you're gonna put some glue on the back of this and in this corner up here to hold it in place. But you wanna line it, get it lined up, and you kinda wanna sit it in the tray, the top part of it. Just sit it in the tray. Don't lock it in, but just sit it in the tray where it's got a little snugness to it. If you want to, you can take some tape, which is what I'm about to do. I'm gonna take a little piece of tape. I'm gonna put this where I need it to be, so I can get this top section right. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Get this piece where I need it to be. And I'm just gonna tape it up there like that. See that? So now, all I gotta do now is work my seals into the grooves. All right? So that's what I'm gonna do now. Before I actually work this in, I'm gonna work this portion in here, but I'm gonna put glue on it and get that straight. I'm gonna put glue on that, get that straight, and then I'm gonna come on and finish this all off. The next part I'm gonna have to put glue on is gonna be right up in this corner here, down, right down in this corner. And then once I line this one, it's gonna be down and in that corner as well. All right. Give me a second and I'll turn you right back on. I'm hoping y'all can see that. Alright. Hoping y'all can see that, but we'll go ahead and work it in now. So I'm gonna go back to these corners. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this corner. I'm gonna glue this corner. So I'm gonna pull it up a little bit out the field. Put a little glue in it. Alright. Like that. Now you want to work it back in. Work that edge back in. Now work the front. Alright, now I'm going to put some glue on this other side. Bring you a little bit closer so you can see. See how that tight that corner is? You want to put some glue right up in there. Put a little bit on your weather stripping, because you do want it to lock itself in place. You see that? All right, that's gonna start to tack up. Give me a second, I'll hit you right back. All right, y'all, got that section in. Took a little while, but everything's in. I had somebody come by shop that kind of was distracting me, so but got that top part in. You can push it down and double check everything like this to make sure everything's in the groove good. But it's glued in here and it's glued in here, and that whole back track is all the way in. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to work your corners. All right, that's where we at now. 1 second, y'all. You want to work your corners. You want to find these holes. Like if you look at your insulation, see it's 2 holes there. Look on the wall there. It's 2 holes. They go right there to it once you come through the track. All right, so know that that's there, but you got to put some glue on this section. All right, before you put this, screw this section in, make sure you put some glue up here in this corner and on the back, so you can lock this in good here and right there on this section here. All right, because this gonna go, it's gonna need to go down over like this. Of course, keep your stuff in, but it's gonna need to go down like that. All right, and through the track. So I'm gonna do that now. Hit you back when I got it done. All right, YouTube, got them jokers in there. You see if I can show you some of this. But we got it in. That's in like it's supposed to, all screwed in, all the way down. Everything screwed in with glue on the back of it. That's how it would be. In the trays, all the way up. Alright. Got this back half in. I'm gonna probably put a tap screw above that screw there on this side and on this one here to tap it in a little further. But for right now, both of them are holding in good, so everything's well. Also got this bottom one in here. Both screws in. Locked down, got the glue on it. You could take some tape and put over both these all four corners to hold them down a little tighter for you. Right now it's holding pretty good for me. I still got to put the plate on. So I'm gonna do that right now, y'all. Hold up right quick. It got hot today, y'all. Better than them 90s we've been in though, but it did get a little warm today, so. Let's see if I can stabilize y'all. Alright, let's see. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Trying to use some technology. Little bracket, little tripod right there. That joker sliding everywhere. But this is the last piece that gotta go on. And it's simple how it goes. Just like the last time, I'm gonna have to take this screw out because that screw point and this screw point gotta go together here. You gotta make those two together all the way over. All right, so let me get straight to that, and then I'll hit y'all right back. All right, let's get this last piece in, y'all. Sorry about that. Y'all know I ain't gonna cut nothing though, but let's get this last piece in. Now look, be careful when you're putting this in. You don't want no accidents. You don't want to scrape nothing up, get nothing toe up. So be careful when you're putting it in. Whatever screws you're going to use, go ahead and get your screws so you can knock this on out real quick, fast. It's real simple, y'all. Ain't nothing to it. Sit this here for right now. Line it up, line your hole up. Take your time, get it on in there just like that. Now, just like on that other side, this piece coming from the factory has a little slant to it. So you gotta make sure you make the adjustments that you need to make. Really the insulation is supposed to be kind of under the insulation. Look at it good, but what you don't want to do is take it out the track. Just get it on. Everything aftermarket, y'all know how it is. Always a little more difficult than regular market stuff. So find your spots, your holes, and then get your screws and screw it on down. Get this end in on the end first. So you keep your seals over it like it's supposed to be. Once you get the end in, then the rest of them get pretty easy. Uh-oh. I popped the insulation out. That's what you don't want to happen. So I'm gonna have to undo this one. And it's kind of like take your time. Don't rush on it, because something like this might happen. So don't rush on it. Just take your time. See how the insulation it came out the track? Just want to get it back in the track. Not nothing hard. Get it on there. Alright? Really just that simple, y'all. Then take your piece. Lock it in like it's supposed to go. Lock it back down. Hold it in. Insulation over it. Do the same thing here, y'all. Alright, it's locked in. Now you just got 2 more screws to go. 2 more to go and we done. Nice and locked in. Let's look at it. It's in there, nice and solid, y'all. Alright, this corner right here, that's where adjusting this screw comes in at. I might have to slide, because I got it at in the middle. This slides up, so I could slide this up so that this corner right here butt up against that. I could take this screw out on the bottom and slide it up to this corner, and it'll sit flush on that edge just like that. Alright, so now the last thing that we need to do is to get this T-top in and get it fit under this seal so it can start taking shape and make adjustments to our ends here. So shoot, that's pretty much it. This has been the T-top install video. I know it's been a long video and it's been choppy. I apologize about that, but I hope it helped you. More so listening to me explain it probably is better, but the visual, I hope it also helps you as well. This end right here is gonna have to get flipped around. Let me do that while we're here, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna have to flip this around because this round part right here, the way this is, the opening is on here, it'll fit on your T-top, so you slide in better that way. So really all you're doing is taking and just flip it. Alright, and just flipping it like that, throwing it back down. Now, for your adjustment on your T-top, so for the adjustment on your T-top, leave it loose like this. Same thing with the one on the back. Leave them loose so that when you put your T-top on, you can make your adjustment from the inside, adjust your bracket, and get everything fitting like it's supposed to. That shouldn't be hard. So, and it slides up and down. So let me show y'all that. This one slides. You can adjust it, but when you get ready to lock it in, see how it adjusts? Tighten this one up first where you want it to be. Slide this back over because your trim for your T-top connects right here on this little piece. All right, so keep it loose. Put your T-tops on. See exactly where everything is at, and then tighten all this stuff down. And that should help you with your adjustment on your T-top. But besides that, once it's finished, it should look like this. Everything's in. If you can look down that pillar over there where the glass side is, see how it is? All you see is you got the weather strip here and the glass. So everything's sitting down in its pockets like it's supposed to. You got your center ridge on, holding everything down. It's closed on that end, and this is how your seals and stuff should look, yo. All right. So thank y'all for being patient with me with this video. Y'all know if I got something else, I hit you back. It's CJ the Detail Guy. I'm gone. YouTube. This is how she gonna look when it's done. T-top's completely in, y'all. Everything down there. Don't worry about this. This still got to get painted. Something else the painter didn't do. So, got to get this painted. But look at that T-top across there. Look at it all the way across there. Everything's in. I got the locks locked on both sides. She in there nice and tight. She's under the ridge good. So now that the T-tops are in, what you want to do is you want to leave them like this so they can begin to set themselves and begin to mesh with the insulation, the new insulation. So I'm gonna leave this alone and I'm gonna move on to the next thing. So T-tops are in, T-tops are good, y'all. See it, see it, see it. All right. So now the next thing that I'm gonna get into I gotta finish buffing out from the door to the front and the hood. So that's gonna be the next thing that we're gonna do. If I don't get to that, then it'll be the steering wheel, steering column, that stuff. I got most of my wiring and stuff done. I got the headlights working. So now it's just get the last of the wiring and stuff done. I'm gonna have to clean this whole area out. And I got another set of insulation mat that's gonna go down inside of here. So I'm gonna put a new little heat shield on right here. This is gonna come off. I'm gonna get a new one put on there. And I gotta finish wrapping the rest of the car. The uppers, the lowers, everything. I gotta finish putting the insulation on that. So I'll be having, there's quite a few things we got left to do to this car. So y'all stay tuned, stay put, and y'all see everything get done. Alright? This CJ the detail guy, man. I'm gone. Y'all know what it is. I hit you back when I got some more.